As we've seen earlier on, President Cyril Ramaphosa has already started walking the Mandela Day and the Mandela Day walk after officiating it about half an hour ago. Well, this Nelson Mandela International Day, officially recognized by the United Nations in 2009, honors really the life and the legacy of President Nelson Mandela and serves as a global call to action for individuals, for communities, for governments, for civil society and the private sector to take responsibility for building more just, inclusive and equitable societies. President Cyril Ramaphosa, they're flanked by Gauteng Premier Panyaza Sufi and as well as the Gauteng MEC for Sports and Culture, Lebohang Maile. And there's the theme, this year's Nelson Mandela International Day will be commemorated under the theme, "It is still in our hands to combat poverty and inequality and inequity." With the call to action, it is in your hands now. That's exactly what millions of South Africans, not just in South Africa, but the world over, did yesterday. It was in their hands. They took it upon their hands to spend 67 or more minutes to help those who need their help, to help those who cannot help themselves. I mean, all it takes is just 67 minutes. And the theme really reflected Madiba's enduring belief that each person has the power to make a meaningful contribution towards addressing poverty, towards addressing inequality and social justice through acts of service, solidarity and compassion. Now, as President Cyril Ramaphosa leads the thousands and thousands of South Africans who have taken to the streets of Johannesburg, having started at the DP World Stadium in Wanderers in Johannesburg to take part in the Mandela Walk. This particular day encourages people across the world to dedicate 67 minutes of their time in service to others, symbolizing the 67 years that Nelson Mandela devoted to the struggle for freedom, justice and equality. Even though 18th July remains the focal point of the global campaign, but Mandela Day really also encourages sustained acts of community service that create lasting and meaningful social impact. So this day, the Mandela Day Walk and Run, has become one of South Africa's flagship commemorative events, bringing together people from all walks of life, taking to the streets of Johannesburg, walking the walk and talking the talk, and bringing people from all walks of life in celebration of Mandela's values of active citizenship, unity, healthy living and service to others. So the event really provides an opportunity for South Africans to honor Madiba's legacy, not only through participation, but by recommitting themselves to building stronger, more caring and more resilient communities. What is particularly heartwarming was that we've seen South Africans yesterday saying that and committing that they will not only dedicate 67 minutes, but it is a lifetime of commitment to helping those who cannot help themselves.